So just to give a brief demonstration of my project, I created a Scrabble board solver that allows you to place tiles on a board, place tiles in a rack, and calculate the best overall plays based on not just the standard point value, but also things like leave score, which is affected by synergy, single tile leave score, CV balance, all these things that we've been learning in class. So I programmed this in Objective-C, which is for iOS devices. I broke up the project into three main components: the board, the rack, and the solver, which all interact together to make these answers down here. So if we examine some of the presets that we've been looking at in class, um, iguana is the top scoring word, even though rounding down here actually has a 30-point standard score. With leaves score value implemented, my score gives it an overall score of 7. So if we look at why, it tells us that although it's a good scoring word, it has a very low leave score because of the rack UAAA. It also tells us it has a negative single tile leave score, and discusses how poor the CV balance is with having 4 vowels and no consonants left over, which is why it's ranked lower on the list despite its high scoring word. If we look at some of the other presets that we've been examining in class, I've been working pretty hard to make it go a little faster, so hopefully it'll calculate decently fast. Just like in class, owl is the top scoring word, but prow has the overall score being the best, just like with quackle. Because of its neutral leave score, a positive single tile leave score, and even though it has a low CV balance, its overall score beats those of the other words. Now, if I wanted to continue playing like I would in Scrabble, I could act like I just drew more tiles and then calculate what the next best word would be. In this case, it would be sprouted, guessing because it's a 7-letter word, so I would play all my letters, giving me a 50-point boost, and then I can continue the likes of the game by adding more to my hand and such. If I want to examine things like the definition of the word, I can just click on it and it'll give me a nice brief definition. But yeah, that's the main essentials of the project. Point being, in the normal game of Scrabble, most inexperienced players search only for the highest scoring word. However, as we've learned, the tiles left in the rack after a word is played are just as critical when playing the game because of some of the English phonological and orthographic factors that we've been discussing and examining in class. So I hope you like it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.